1 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us a spirit of timidity, but of power and love and discipline. God has not given us. He has not given us a spirit of timidity. This is true of every believer. God's heart for us is that we would be brave for him. And that doesn't mean that we don't have fear, but it means that we overcome our fear through faith. That we take up our calling as his children and as ministers of the gospel, that we boldly go forth as ambassadors sharing the truth of who Jesus is. And we remember that God's Spirit resides in us. That the power of God to raise his Son from the dead is in us to empower us for the work of the ministry. But the Bible makes it very clear you are the temple of God, that his Spirit resides in you. And what that looks like and what that means, I'm certain that it's not that we would be fearful of our hope and sharing that with others, but that we would be strengthened in a way that allows us to speak with confidence the assurance of our hope. In this next season at Bethany, we will need to live boldly for Christ. We need to begin boldly proclaiming our hope and allow God to demonstrate his powerful work in us as he changes us and teaches us and allows us to love in compelling and practical ways as we are continually conformed to his image. Will you join me in that, church? Pursuing that and being people who pray and being people who disciple at home and being people who live out our calling and faith boldly